My name is Tom Bagwell. I'm a Grit Business Coaching, and today I want to talk about high quality connections. High quality connections are these relationships we have with people that, energize us. They go out, and it's the people that you want to see at the office. You know that there's people you try to avoid. There's people that you don't like. These are the people that you sense it. You sort of get it. And not only do they make you more productive and they're more productive and they're happier, but it lowers the stress level. And having and understanding how to build these high quality connections is really important. So we're going to focus on the first one. There's 4: respect, trust, help, and play. Fun. So the first one, when you talk about respect is fundamental, essential, absolutely essential to creating relationships. Imagine having to work with someone you didn't respect. And before you raise your hand, I get it. The challenge is those relationships they just don't go anywhere. You have to double check, and you're not really sure why people are doing it, and so it's not as good as it could be. Could it work? Sure. Is it what we want to work? No. So here's some basic skills in terms of building up respect. One of them, active listening. There's different types of listening. One of them, and if you have an ability to finish someone else's sentences, you're the problem. So the issue here is, how are you able to do that to actually actively listen? One, it's show up and choose to be present. It's what I do is I turn off my monitor. I go off and would turn my seat to the side. I have to train myself because these things are like cancer in terms of attention. They just absolutely get us to distract. And nothing's more devaluing to an employee than to be able to have a conversation with your boss, and then his phone rings and he looks at it and goes, "Oh, just a second." Not good enough. Other things, nodding your head, doing playback. This is what I heard you say. Paying attention to what has heart and meaning in the person that you're talking to. What are they trying to say? That's where the empathy comes in, understanding, taking perspective. You see, the challenge is we don't have, the higher quality relationship is the more we can help see what they're talking about it from their eyes. Not to go out there and say that they're right, but to understand how they feel. Because if you can connect with someone with how they feel, and you can help them on a way out of a problem or an issue, well, then you're going to be able to connect the dots. Being able to do that, to see different perspectives, is going to be essential in creating respect. Open and honest communication. It makes it comfortable for people sharing. It's not about talking about with judgment, like, "Oh my God, are you still there?" And people shut down. Just going, "Wow, okay, I hear that. That seems like a big issue right now for you." Another way to do or increase respect is to recognize and appreciate people for their efforts. Expressing gratitude, not taking people for granted. That ability to go out there and listen and saying, "Wow, I'm lucky to have a friend like you." That ability to appreciate. The way I like to think about it is, it's adding chips, like, to relationships. So the more chips you add, the deeper the relationship. Because sometimes we're not our best self, and we end up taking the chips away. It just doesn't. We're mean or rude, or we're having a bad day, and that sort of takes away from the relationship. But it's amazing what happens when you have more respect. Being able to be confidential. So there's certain conversations, that we have with clients where it's like, unless they're stealing from the company or about to hurt themselves or someone else, it's a confidential conversation. The fact that they don't like someone, I get it. I don't like everyone. And that ability to relay information without worrying that it's going to go to somewhere else and be weaponized against you, that's an important deal. I think, those are the key elements to building respect. And I just want to share with you what those are. Have a great day. And the question I want you to ask yourself, it's not about whether you have respect or don't have respect. It's about how do you increase more respect? More respect to others will probably be reciprocated in respect to yourself. And with the relationships you're in, would they benefit from it? I'm not saying yes or no. I'm just asking the question because I think it absolutely will. Have a great day.